Please hit the subscribe button for more content.
Hello there, welcome to this video from footballbetdata.com. This video I am going to be talking you through the site, how you can navigate the site. Conscious that some of you watching this video may never have heard of footballbetdata.com before, you may never have visited the site, but equally there might be some of you who have been using the site for several years. So this is an introduction video into what the site is, what we're all about, who we are, how long we've been around, those sorts of things to navigate the site. Basically, I will do some follow-on videos where we get a bit more into the nitty-gritty. It's certainly around the data, but this one should be used as an introduction to the site. Like I said, tell you what we're all about. Our YouTube channel has been quite congested with videos over the years that we've done for both Football Bet Data and our sister site Racing Bet Data. But what I want to do is cleanse that, start afresh, get all these videos into one place so they do make sense. Now we have evolved, so the first iteration of Football Bet Data was released in 2006. And in its current guise, it has been around since 2011. So we are well established as a brand, as a go-to. We have members that have been with us for 10 plus years. So, we are, like I said, a well-established product. But over the course of the time, we have evolved. We've added in new features, new functions. We've listened to requests that we've had from members and followers and made adjustments to the site accordingly. So some of those videos might be a little bit out of date, certainly the ones that are 4 or 5 plus years old. So I think at this point in time, it's a good juncture to cleanse it out, new video, go through the site, go through the data, and at the end, we'll have a little treat where we can do an example of how you can start using our data to another level in Power Query. So all of these videos geared up towards showing you how you can benefit from the data and a little walkthrough example of how you can do that. So first of all, let's have a look at the site itself and what we have. So this is the home page of the landing page. Now we have quick navigation to some of our most popular areas of the site. Otherwise, you can access through the menu headers here. Now these should all be pretty obvious. So it's up to you if you want to watch this and understand what we're going through. But I'm perhaps teaching grannies to suck eggs with this, but it's worth doing just to ensure that it's all covered off. Now, what you'll see here is an overview of the site itself, giving you information of the data. So we've got leagues that go back to 1998. And as I've said, we've been live since 2006 as a football data provider. Every day, the site will update, usually around 2:30, 3 a.m., depending on how many fixtures are around. And you'll see that on the home page here, and you'll also see it on the data pages as well, which we will get to. We've got quick links to our YouTube channel, see where this video is. We do thank people that are viewers, subscribers, followers. It does all help for us to keep the site functioning, bring these videos, bring the content, and also look to add in these new functions and features that we do get requested for. You can join this site for free. It's completely free to join as a basic member. To get more of the in-depth data, you will need to upgrade to an advanced membership. Now, we keep the memberships as low as possible. We offer a monthly joint, which gives you access to both football and racing bet data. We offer an annual and an annual joint. So 4 different types of subscriptions. So it's up to you whether you just want to look at the football data or just the racing data, or if you want to combine them both, which gives you better value for money than having 2 singular subscriptions. And as I said, we give you the option whether you have a recurring monthly or recurring annual subscription. Annual is by far and away the better value, but understand that some people prefer to pay month to month. So there is the option for you to do that as well. We accept payments through Stripe and PayPal through the website itself, and I will come to that in a minute. We have an example downloads as well, which you can access at your free will. So that's the home page, which we are here. Membership options. So, like I said, if you've never visited the site before, not used this, join up today. Does what it says on the tin. You can click in here and you can register. You just need to enter your username, which is an email address, and your password. That will give you a free basic membership. And then, as I said, you have these 4 other options here that we will give you an advanced membership. The advanced memberships are all the same in terms of what you have access to. The only difference is whether you have a monthly or an annual subscription, and if you have a joint, you have access to both football and racing bet data. Please remember, check your junk mail box or your spam folder to make sure that any confirmations or correspondence you get from us do not get missed, because sometimes they do get filtered out, specifically by the web-based email providers, Gmail, Hotmail, those sorts of organizations. But yeah, that's how you join. If you've never used this, watching this video for the first time, come in, have a look around. You can then upgrade. So I am already an advanced member, as you can see here. I have my details across the top. If you want to upgrade further, it'll give you the only other options that you have. So if you wish to downgrade a package, you would need to cancel your current membership and then take out a new one. But this option gives you the opportunity to upgrade. So my only option is to upgrade to a joint, which I would click here. But please take note, in the red down the bottom, if you're doing that, you need to make sure that you cancel your existing plan if you no longer require it. All of the plans, all of your membership subscriptions are managed within your chosen payment gateway, whether it's PayPal or Stripe. But please do ensure that if you are switching, so if for instance I was going to switch want to get involved in the racing as well, I take out an annual plan. Afterwards, make sure you cancel your existing, in this case, football bet data plan, if you do not wish to be billed twice. Bit of an explanation on the membership. So I've already talked you through this, so there's no real need to go through it. It's pretty straightforward. You've got a free basic one, and then you have 4 options in terms of whether you access football and racing, just racing, and whether you pay monthly or annually. My account details. This is where you are able to change your password if you want to do so. Also gives you a link to upgrade. If you've forgotten your password, I'm obviously logged in, so I know my password, but if you have forgotten it, when you go to sign in here, you will be given a forgotten password link. It is also here as well on the menu bar. So enter your email address. Again, make sure you check your spam junk folder. It will send you a link to reset your password. The R data page, so I'm going to go into the data outputs in a bit more detail during the course of the series of videos. But there's 4 main data streams here. We have today's data download file, which is a standalone Excel file, so I'll talk you through that one. We have the data dashboard, which is the engine room of the site, allows you to filter, create system strategies, generate output from the dashboard. We also have the fixtures and results page, which allows you to export en masse fixtures, upcoming fixtures for leagues, results for the league seasons of your choosing, either to screen or to Excel. Both of these give you that option, screen or Excel. We have the head-to-head functionality, which allows you as a member, if you want to compare how teams have performed against each other, the head-to-head will allow you to do that. Now, it's worth mentioning that we only cover domestic league games. We have a unique score prediction functionality built in. For cup games, that just wouldn't work. The score prediction software would not have the amount of data it needs to generate an accurate score prediction. So cup games are not included. And the same goes for things like playoffs and where leagues split. They form like a championship stroke promotion or relegation groups. Those are treated as playoff games. So we only cover the main bulk of each season. And most of the leagues that we cover are the play each other twice between 18 and 24 teams. There are a few other exceptions. Some of the leagues where they play each other more than twice, or there's only 12 teams in the league. But we cover all of that, again, as I said, apart from where the league splits off and it starts generating more of like a one-off playoff sort of cup competition format. So we'll go into the data, separate videos, as I've said before. We do also have some example downloads. So these are all free. You can download these whether you're an advanced member or a basic member. So there's a bit of blurb on each here. So have a read through. Some of these might be of use to you. But what we're going to do at the end of these series of videos is show you and give you a walkthrough step-by-step guide as to how you can build your own Power Query with our data that will allow you to manipulate and manage your data to get more out of it, essentially. So these might help you as Excel standalone files, but the aim here and the direction we're going in is to show you how to familiarize with the site, understand the data, and then get more out of the data. That's where we're going with these videos. Bespoke, so you can also request from us if there's something you want us to generate or create for you. You don't have the time, you don't have the skills, perhaps. You can request that through here. It will be chargeable because obviously it's developer time that we're taking away from developing around the site, but we'll be able to give you a quotation after speccing out and understanding what it is you're wanting to do. Providing it's doable, we'll be able to give you a quotation on that basis. We have the about, so a bit about the site and also the member terms and conditions, which we always recommend you read in full before joining the site. The FAQ page. So again, if there's anything you're thinking about, this video or the series of videos doesn't cover, or you're not sure about, first port of call should be the FAQ page. We do add to it all the time. So when we do start getting more frequently asked questions, we add those into this part of the site. So have a look through to see if the question you've been covered, or you wanted to know, has been covered. You can open these all up. It gives you the answer within there. So please have a look in there before you contact us, because most of the time we get inquiries of repeat inquiries that's already answered on the site, and it just cuts down that unnecessary traffic and the time that it takes to respond to these questions. We do have a contact us form, as I've said, so if there is something that you believe is not answered on the site, please do use this to get in touch. And again, remember to check your junk and spam folder to make sure your any reply is picked up. We do aim to reply within 48 to 72 hours. But if the query that comes through has been asked many times, it's already on the site, already covered, then you'll get an auto reply that will tell you where you can find that response without us having to reply to that. Again, as I said, it cuts down the unnecessary traffic, ensures we're being more productive and value added in what we're doing on a day-to-day basis rather than responding to repeat inquiries. So just have a look through this before you submit your inquiry. Make sure that it is something that hasn't already been asked. And then if it hasn't, pop your inquiry in here and that will come directly through to us. And then finally, we have a direct link to our sister site, Racing Bet Data. I covered it already. Some of you will have interest in both. It's far more better value for money if you are going to have interest in both to have a joint subscription that will give you access to both at the same time. But understandably as well, some people want to manage them independently, so you can have separate memberships running from both. So that's covered the site, navigation of the site. I think giving you an overview of it. What we're going to do now is hop off this video and we will rejoin with another video covering the data.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more useful content.